Not here today. Trying something here new. I've got my new DJI goggles, which I've had for about 3 weeks now. And I just did the update today after seeing it stuff at work, hit Facebook, about the 50 megapixels or whatever. Anyway, the bit rate, which they've downloaded now, which they've, I guess, doubled the bandwidth on the channels by combining some channels. So instead of having 7 plus the audience channel, you've got 3 plus the audience channel, so they can kind of double the bandwidth. I'm not real smart about all this stuff here. I just know what I like. I'm going to be flying today. This is a glide frame. This is one of Bob Boogie's flame. We put it has the Caddx Vista on it. This particular frame, I added 25 millimeter standoffs to it in order to fit everything, and it fit just perfect. I had to make some new camera mounts, make them a little bit longer to push the camera back in a little bit, but with the 25 millimeter standoffs and those extended camera mounts, I got plenty of room to tilt the camera as much as I need on this glide frame. And then I just made some 3D printed parts back here to hold this antenna. And right now this one's running R9. I do have Crossfire coming for this thing here shortly, but we're running R9 on it at the moment. And we're going to give it a few flies here, and I'll kind of give you my what I think is my opinions on this whole DJI thing. And I can tell you right now that I absolutely love it. I've been flying FPV for quite a long time now, probably about 6-7 years. And I was getting kind of, analog stuff. I do a lot of wing flying, obviously, by the wing hat. I love wing racing. It seems like it's kind of died out here lately, but this coronavirus has kind of put the hurt on most everybody, what we're doing. But I did get reinterested in flying my quads again, and made it out to one of the local multi-GP chapter races here at the Dallas Drone Club. And I'm going to another one on the 25th. I'm not very good, not very fast, but it's fun just to get out with the guys and fly and try to make it to the gates. But having gotten interested in quads again, still I had the same old boring analog stuff, and then saw this DJI thing, and saw some videos, and said, let me give this thing a try, because I had an old Connex system that I'd won a long time ago, and that Connex system, although when it flew it looked real nice, but it was really a big piece of crap. It broke quite easily and didn't work very well. It was expensive, and it just was no support. And I still got all that stuff in a box. If anybody's interested in it, give me a shout. I'll sell all that stuff to you real cheap. But this DJI thing, this is incredible. It's just impossible to describe the picture quality that you get with it. It's night and day over analog. And with the improvements they've made, it doesn't freeze. You can kind of tell when it's fixing to go out. It'll start pixelating and stuff like that. But just the overall quality, it just blew me away, and I just really enjoyed flying it. I've only got one quad right now made for the DJI. I do have another air unit, or another Caddx Vista coming that's going in a 3-inch quad that I want to build. So anyway, we're going to fly today on this new improved software that came out today. One thing I'll say about DJI, whether you like them or not as a company, or think they're trying to steal our intellectual secrets and send it back to China or not, they are at least supporting the FPV community. It seems like that way. And if nothing else, they're listening to what people are saying, and the amount of updates that's been on this since it's come out is just incredible. Compare that to like a Fat Shark, which you can't get anything for years, and then they make a small change. And I do have the HD02s, which I really like for my analogs because it has the focus capability. But just to add something like that in a power button, good grief, it took forever. So anyway, we're going to fly this, and I'll put a couple of videos. I'll probably post a video out. I'm not good at making videos either. This is just something I just really enjoy, and just wanted to spread the word on this DJI thing. I think if anybody gives it a try, you'll find a hard time, especially if you just do freestyle flying. You'll have a very hard time wanting to go back to analog. Of course, for racing, there seems to be some challenges right now. Hopefully, that'll get worked out in the future. But again, it's just a fantastic system. So anyway, I'm going to get to flying here, and then I'll give you some impressions after I fly with this new firmware update. Okay, we're going to put pack number 2 on here. I'll try to kind of describe it as I'm flying, and you have to pardon my ignorance. It's megabits per second. I think I was calling it something else, but anyway, we're in 50 megabits per second mode, and the image is just, it's just crystal clear. It's probably the best way to describe it. It's like looking at a line with an HD TV. And I got a clock making a lot of noise here. So we'll just fly around here a little bit. I'm not going to push it too much. But before, when I was flying with those props are in the video, they used to pixelate. It would make it kind of fuzzy right there where those props are. I guess that's just because it was picking it up. Now, it's clear all the way across the screen. We're going out here. I'm just in kind of industrial complex over here. I'm doing some building over here. We'll fly over this stuff here, kind of give you an idea. I'm still hitting 50 megabits. I'll go down here a little bit. We're still at 50 megabits. Where's my all this? We're doing fine. Battery's covering up the latency down there, but it seems to be running around 26, 27 on the latency. You know, where I'm at right here, it's just real solid. I'm not really going behind anything except for trees. But I can tell you this, flying my analog stuff out here, get around these trees in here and get the normal analog breakup. We'll just kind of fly around in here, kind of get an idea. I tell you, if you know, I'm in no way obviously affiliated with DJI or anything. I'm just a hobbyist guy. I do cut some racing wing cores and stuff, but I don't do that much anymore either. Just something I just finally found that it just got me so excited about flying FPV again, because especially a guy my age, my vision's not that bad. I'm flying with contacts too. That's one thing I hated about the Fat Sharks until the HDO2s came out. I never had really clear vision because I had to take my contacts out to fly it just to be able to see it. But at least with the HDO2s, that's something I really liked about the HDO2s. I can focus it and see clearly. But with the DJI, I've got my contacts on, and it's like I guess you could call it a big box goggle, kind of, except for the screen is not. It's like a big old TV screen right in front of you. I say TV screen. It's really nice. You got a real wide field of view. You can see. Let's look off in the distance here. You can see, and I'm kind of getting out a little bit further. I'm down to 49 megabits a second here. But it's just, the image is just, it just brings the fun back to FPV flying again. Like, just some way to figure out how to do this with the racing. You know, obviously going to this 50 megabit thing, or BES or whatever, reduces the channels even further. So I'm sure they've got some more work to do to try to get this incorporated into racing. Sure would be nice though. One thing about the goggles, a couple things about the goggles. I've got the original foam on these goggles, and it is not the most comfortable thing. You know, for quality of the product they put out, they should have or could have done a little bit more on making the goggle itself a little easier to deal with. We have a couple people jogging down here. I'll keep an eye on them. The strap that comes with it is complete and total garbage. As you can see, I've got a strap I got from Race Day Quads, which is a mega strap, and which is a really good strap. This one works real well. I need to make another cord so I can put a battery up on those straps, so I still got to do that. And they do have a good foam piece. You can watch Ferrari's videos or some of the other people that DJI makes, which is a nice thick foam piece, but it's been out of stock ever since I've gotten these goggles. So it's kind of like when I was waiting for the TBS stuff here, because I just want to move to Crossfire. This coronavirus thing, it just seems like nothing's ever in stock right now. But yeah, those are some changes they could make to the goggles and just make it better. Nothing else, just, you know, they make the foam. Why don't they just offer it with the goggles instead of putting this thing on here? There's light leakage around it, but I tell you, this screen is so big and immersive, you just don't even notice the light leakage at all. It's just so much information. I say information, just so much. Just good stuff right in front of you. It's just absolutely, it's incredible. It's an incredible video. Now you can call me a DJI fanboy. I'm a big believer in what the company does. I know they got some questionable practices, but that's something I really give a hoot about, to be honest with you. And maybe I do a little bit. But, yeah, I think we'll land this one now and just another battery. Again, you can tell I'm not doing any aggressive flying at all. The reason is I don't want to tear up the quad. Okay, just wrapped up flying, taking the quad home without breaking it. We had one small instance where the prop hit the balance lead and took that off, but that's my fault for not securing a little bit better. Of course, it was some awful conservative flying, I imagine. It's not exactly your wild freestyle flying, but I was taking it awful easy. But I can tell you, this new 50, it's a megabits per second. I don't know, I called it a few things and didn't exactly get it right. But anyway, it's just an awesome system. I'm just absolutely amazed at the video quality and the range that I'm getting out here. I felt totally secure flying. I didn't fly far, but totally secure on flying it. As an analog, I would have got out some of these places and I would have started getting breakup on the analog, and I would have been bringing it back just because I wasn't sure when the analog video was going to quit. So anyway, until next time, appreciate you watching the video.